The experience in Procter & Gamble led me into my next job opportunity. After 4 years of working in P&G, I decided to move out and I looked out for opportunities overseas. And that's how I got selected by a Japanese company called Konica. And I was recruited for their business in Bahrain in the Middle East. And I traveled to Middle East in 1994, started working there as a sales manager, and then worked in that job for approximately 4.5 years. My experience thereafter was in the entrepreneurship field. I decided to be an entrepreneur. I decided to work for myself. I had a lot of dreams to accomplish, and my working life was not anywhere taking me near to my dreams. After 10 years of working for various organizations, I understood that I should work for myself. And the opportunity came in 2002 when I formed my own company in Bahrain. I opened up a marketing consultancy firm with a few of my other partners joining hands with me. And we started working in Middle East. We served our clientele in Middle East, and very soon we were attracted to this e-commerce company based out of Hong Kong, who were offering entrepreneurship opportunities to individuals who were interested in developing and building a business for themselves. We partnered with them and we started working for them in the Middle East, starting with Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and the first 4 or 5 years was really exciting. The entrepreneurship journey was really revealing. There is a saying that if you keep a shark in a tank, it could grow up to 8 inches. But if you leave the shark in the ocean, the shark could grow up to 8 feet long. And that is exactly what happened in my life. I changed my environment and everything around me started to change all of a sudden. I started experiencing success. I started experiencing incomes which I had never experienced in my past 10 years of being an employee. I was very excited. We expanded our business into India and then eventually into Africa. I have been an entrepreneur for the past 20 years now. And in this 20 years, the one lesson I have learned is that there is no limit to what one can achieve if you put that one thing or many things which you want to achieve in your mind and keep working on it. Everyone can achieve their dreams if you really want to achieve them. Entrepreneurship is the place to be for those who aspire to explore their capabilities, to explore their potential. I have worked with people from Middle East, from Africa, from Asia, and one thing which I have noticed in common is that everyone has dreams. Everyone wants to achieve them, and they are willing to pay the price to achieve them. The only thing which stops them from becoming successful is a platform, is an opportunity, is a vehicle which could take them there. Most people study for many years and they end up being an employee somewhere. I'm not saying employment is not great. What I'm saying is if you are a person with a lot of dreams, if you are willing to challenge status quo, if you are willing to work hard, if you are willing to focus, if you are willing to explore new avenues and new boundaries, if you are willing to push your limits, if you are willing to persevere, and if you are willing to commit to your goals and dreams, then entrepreneurship is a place for you. I have been very fortunate to have worked with excellent people from all walks of life, starting from young people, employees, teachers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, IT professionals, or people from all spectrum of life who have ventured into entrepreneurship and who learned the ABCD of entrepreneurship while they explored their potential and while they achieve their goals and dreams. My family includes my wife Jinu, my daughter Jennifer, and my son Samuel. My wife is an entrepreneur herself. She is into real estate consulting, and we live in Bangalore in a place called Whitefield. My wife has been practicing real estate consulting and associated services for the past 10 years now, ever since we came down from Canada. She is running an office, and she represents clientele from the local markets, places within India, as well as people from overseas markets. My daughter Jennifer is doing her final year law in Christ University, Bangalore, and she aspires to be a criminal lawyer. My son Samuel is currently doing his 10th grade studies in Bangalore, and he aspires to be an entrepreneur himself. My extended family includes two brothers. My elder brother is a doctor. He lives in New York with his family, and my younger brother is a stock market broker and investor, and he lives with my parents in Cochin, where we currently are settled. I have been very fortunate to travel around the world for my business. Started with my travels in Middle East as I got started in the year 2002, and then eventually into Southeast Asia. I have been to most of the countries in Southeast Asia with multiple visits to Hong Kong and Malaysia. I have seen Philippines, which is a beautiful country, Indonesia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and of late Cambodia. In the Asian subcontinent, I have visited different parts of India, obviously Sri Lanka, and very soon I will be visiting Nepal. In Middle East, I have covered almost all the countries in the region, and in Europe, I have traveled quite a bit. In Africa, I have traveled between East and West Africa extensively. A lot of countries I have covered. I also have traveled to southern part of Africa, South Africa, Swaziland, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, and so on. I have also got the opportunity to live in Canada for many years. I migrated to Canada in 2005. I lived there until 2010, and then decided to come back. The experience while living in North America was exciting. Got the opportunity to see most of the places in North America, including US and Canada. My brother is living in New York, in Long Island, and I used to travel between Toronto to New York quite frequently, driving up and down most of the time. I've also got the opportunity to visit a lot of places within these two countries in North America. I have great experiences traveling in Europe. I've traveled between UK, Italy, Spain, France, Germany, Holland, and I have also got the opportunity to travel in Eastern Europe, some of the countries in that region, to Turkey, to Egypt. In North Africa, I have been to Morocco. So my travel life has been quite excellent. The last time I took account of all the countries, I think I have crossed 50 countries, and a long way to go to see the entire world. Seeing places and enjoying places is one of the most exciting things I want to do, and I cherish to do every year after year. Never compare your journey with others. Your journey is yours. Focus on yourself. This is the biggest lesson I have learned in my entrepreneurship journey so far. What I mean is that I should focus on myself. I should compare myself with my previous version. I should be competing with myself from yesterday. I should work hard to improve myself every day, because I cannot be somebody else. I can only be myself. And the only person whom I have to keep improving and working upon is me, myself. My singular focus on helping myself improving myself, changing myself, and developing myself has been the sole reason for me succeeding in whatever I have done so far. Just because you took longer than others does not mean that you have failed. This is one important lesson which I have practiced in my life. I have believed and I have lived every single day with this lesson being my sole guide and purpose in life. I remember competing during school days for exams. I have to write my exams and I have to try my level best to become the best in the class. I get 1 or 2 opportunities to do so. The same applies in any other field where it is sports, when it is any competition which you participate. However, in your life, in your experiences of life, if you get delayed a bit does not mean that you have failed. Okay? You should focus on yourself. You should work aggressively to achieve what you want to achieve. You should transform yourself and become a better version of yourself and aspire and work hard to achieve what you want to accomplish. However long it takes, it doesn't matter. A millionaire is a millionaire is a millionaire. If you make $1 million in 5 years or 10 years, it doesn't matter. Once you make your first $1 million, you are called a millionaire. Another important lesson I learned is from Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar once said, you don't build a business, you build people, and then those people build businesses. It is very true in my case. When I got started, when I was alone in my entrepreneurship journey, my first few partners who joined me were my first colleagues in my business. Okay, when they came on board, they came with a lot of challenges, personal as well as individual challenges they had inherited from their past. I had to accept them as they are, build them up, transform them, change them, and eventually build them into the people who they are today. In the process of building them, I built myself. So the past 20 years of my entrepreneurship journey, my success is attributed to those people whom I have worked with, whom I have built from a raw entrepreneur into a very polished, very effective, very much motivated, inspired, and passionate entrepreneur who they are today. It is very true that you don't build businesses, you build people. And those people who are capable build your business.